It's now the end of January, and most people have already given up on their goals. I hope you're not one of them. If you are, don't panic. I'm here to help you get right back on track to achieving the goals that you set for yourself this year. Working with so many clients, I've had the opportunity to see what works and what doesn't when it comes to achieving your goals. So in this video, I want to share with you the goal setting and achieving blueprint that'll put you on the right track to success in any area of your life. First, let's get the basics out of the way. Write down your goal. Now, I know this isn't news to anyone. Pretty basic knowledge. The good stuff is coming up, so keep watching, but we do need to get through this first step before we move on. Now, the most important part about this is not only to write down your goals, but to also write down the specific actions that you need to take to get closer to your objective. For example, my goal is to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. By the way, you can help me with that by subscribing right now. Thank you. Now, what are the actions I need to take in order to achieve that goal? I have to post at least one video every 14 days. It's going to be every other Thursday at 7 p.m., so make sure to be there. I also need to invest in the optimal setup. So that's why I bought this camera. I bought this new mic. I'm eventually going to get some better lighting. You get the point. Now, best case scenario, you would have a pen and paper out right now and you'd be writing down your goals and the specific actions you need to take. I know you're not doing that right now. It's fine. Just try and think about it in your head, right? So think about a goal, think about a few action steps, keep that in your head. All right, so now that you've written down your goals, that you've also written down the actions you need to take in order to progress toward your goals, you're now going to create a habit tracker with the list of habits that will help you move closer to your goal. In my case, I need to work on my YouTube videos for at least 1 hour a day, and I also need to watch at least 15 minutes of any tutorial, whether it's speaking, editing, lighting, whatever. For someone who wants to lose weight, he could add to his habit tracker, count your calories, 10K steps, work out, sleep for 8 hours, bunch of other stuff. A habit tracker becomes a daily reminder of what you should be doing in order to achieve your goals. It's also a way to make it rewarding. I honestly love checking off all the boxes on my habit tracker, and whenever I leave any empty, I feel a little bad, so it's much more easier to stay consistent. The third step is to change your environment. This right here is the most crucial step in my opinion, so focus up. I understand that you're motivated right now, and that's wonderful. But if you don't change anything about your environment, when the motivation drops, and it always does, you'll eventually just go back to your old ways. And at that point, you can just say goodbye to your goals. Things might have changed in here and you're really dedicated. But if you don't change anything about what's out there, you will fail. A great way to change your environment is by joining my free Discord community, Men of Meaning. Being surrounded by like-minded men with similar goals as you will increase the likelihood of success. This community aims to bring together men who seek something deeper out of self-improvement. Men who value long-term relationships, integrity, humility, growth, critical thinking, things that honestly seem to be missing in the current state of self-improvement. Change your environment by joining Men of Meaning. We're waiting for you. The fourth step is to commit for a certain period of time. Too many people pivot way too soon. Coming back to a gym example, someone comes in, they want to lose 30 pounds, so they start going to the gym 5 days a week. After 1 week, they realize it's not really fitting in their schedule, the weight hasn't moved, they're sore all the time, so they change their strategy. They go on a keto diet. Another week passes, they lose a pound of weight, but they really miss bread and keto is just too expensive anyway. So they decide that weight loss is not for them. They give up. Look, if you don't commit to something for a substantial amount of time, then nothing will come out of it. If you want to lose weight, but you never try a method out for long enough to integrate it into your life and get used to it, then you'll remain overweight. If you want to make 10K a month, but you keep switching business models, then you're never going to get good enough at one of them to make money. Your problem is that you quit when it gets hard, when you don't feel like doing something anymore. Figure out what you need to do and commit to it for a specific amount of time. Coming back to my habit tracker, I put 60-second cold showers on there. And honestly, after about a week, I thought to myself, I don't think this is really doing anything to me. But my habit tracker is 28 days long, so I'm gonna do it for 28 days. When the month is over, I'll reevaluate if cold showers are worth it for me. Stop constantly switching strategies. Put certain habits in place and do them long enough to really determine if you need to change anything about your strategy. This final step is crucial. You need to reframe your mindset. The success you're looking for is not found in the achievement of the goal. It's found in the process. If you believe that the most important thing is reaching the goals that you set, then you're much more likely to fail. Again, think about someone who starts the gym and wants to lose weight. If all of his attention is on the end goal, how much better he'll feel when he loses the weight. How do you think he'll react when he sees that the balance hasn't gone down in 2 weeks, right? Really think about this. You started working out, you cut out alcohol and dessert, you paid hundreds of dollars to hire a personal trainer, and you're not getting closer to your end goal. How would you react in that situation? Now compare this to someone who decides he's going to enjoy and take pride in the process. Someone who defines success as the daily actions he's taking. Success to him is walking 10,000 steps. It's eating enough vegetables. It's doing a workout he enjoys. At that point, he's not really worried about what the weight says. He already feels successful. And guess what? That person has a much higher chance of achieving his desired weight, but he's not stressing about it. Finding success in the journey is what life is ultimately about. And guess what? It's also the best way to achieve your goals. Isn't that amazing? Enjoy the process and you'll stay in the race for much longer. If you found this video helpful, help your boy out. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by April. Thank you. Leave a like, comment, all that good stuff. Join the community, and I'll see you in 14 days at 7 p.m.